What's going on, YouTube? Claic all back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius news update, and I had a couple of things I wanted to say before we got into the video. First off, for all of you out there, Fan Festa is in less than, well, a little over a week. I want to say less than a week, but we're getting really close. So get excited. If you're going, be happy. If you're not going, still be happy, guys. Again, since I am the host, I've had a little bit of inside info that has been given to me. I can't share. NDA, they'd take my house, and I wouldn't have my iPad anymore, and I wouldn't be able to play Brave Exvius. But be excited. There's going to be a huge announcement from Square Enix for people going and not going this coming Thursday, so be on the lookout for that on the social medias, and it's going to be very good for people who can't even go. It's going to be kind of a big announcement and something I think you guys will very much enjoy, so make sure you'll be on the lookout for that. That's exciting. Secondly, I wanted to mention something about my, so get you hype and then bring you down to a level a little bit, something about my channel. Now, I know a lot of people, I've been posting some sponsorships, and I know a lot of people have been kind of not being happy about that, but I'm going to be posting more sponsorships on my channel. It's how I make the vast majority of my money. I think subs from Twitch are the next one after that, and YouTube's actually my lowest income when it comes to all of my incomes on, you know, doing this content creation thing. And I'm not saying that I love that. I love YouTube. I love making videos. That's why I do it. I'm just saying that the sponsorships help boost up YouTube to kind of contend with Twitch, which allows me to keep doing what I'm doing, right? To be able to pay my bills, to be able to provide for my wife, etc. So think of my sponsorships as more of like a trailer where you can watch and hear me explain the game. And if you like it, hey, download it. If you don't download it. Some of the things that really help me out, though, is if you give the video a thumbs up and comment on it and giving it a view. Even if you don't like the game, downloading the game, downloading my video about the game, in my opinion, doesn't hurt the company at all if that's what you're trying to do. Because they don't care. They don't care if my Claic video about the game got a downvote. What they really care about is user interaction. If my community is good with sponsorships, if that makes any sense, and by downvoting it, you're really just hurting me. However, feel free to do whatever you guys want to. For the people who do want to support me and things like that, please give the video some views, give them a thumbs up, comment something down below, whether it be like, good job, Claic, or I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's kind of a secret thing we made on our stream. If you ever see that in the comments, that's a secret thing, but I'd really appreciate that, and just please don't be upset with me if more sponsorships come through. The FFBE content will still be flowing like a beautiful river. Just, these are opportunities I get to take to show off some cool, like, JRPG mobile games and make a little money on the side, so it's amazing. So, let's get into what actually is going on in FFBE today. So, I ended up being able to purchase all of the Black Friday bundles, so that's really good. I also wanted to comment on the Black Friday bundle that costs 5k Lapis, that people were, like, hounding me on, like, Claic, that's 10 max level cactuars. Yes, that bundle is good for anyone who wants to spend their Lapis in exchange for time, because the Gill Snappers and the Metal Gigantoirs, even though they're maxed out, or the Kingtoirs are maxed out, for me, yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying it, because I don't have enough time to do all these videos, do the streaming, do all this stuff, and farm the Cactuars. It really helps me out, and I'm a spender, I'm a whale. But for the average player, you guys get that anyway, by playing raids, by playing, you know, just by playing the game, you guys will end up getting the Cactuars and the Gill. You guys just have to farm the Gill without spending a penny and without spending your very, very, very crucial Lapis, man. Lapis is one of the most valuable things in the game. I think UOC is more valuable, so I got UOC and Lapis right underneath that. And taking your Lapis to cut into time spent on farming Cactuars, that's going to be up to you. But for me, when I say it to the general player base, it's not worth it. That Lapis is better spent elsewhere. So those are just my thoughts on that, guys. You guys can have your own opinion. It's fine. We can have difference of opinions, whatever. So let's look at what's actually coming in here to this week. It's a little disappointing. Nothing new crazy and razzle dazzle, but these Fan Festa anniversary step up banners actually aren't that bad. If we look at this, there are going to be several different pools of units, and we'll get into that in a minute. But step 1 is going to only cost 3,000, and you get a 5k summon. So you get 2,000 Lapis off, it shows here. The next step is 5 star drop rates are ×2, which means 6% rainbow chances instead of just the normal 3%. And you get a 10% trust moogle, and that's going to be 5k. The next step and the final step is you get a guaranteed 5-star unit. Now, normally it's like, well, isn't that just like kind of normal, par for course with these step up banners? These 5-star units are guaranteed to be in a select pool of units. And if we look down here, we have Attack A, Attack B, Magic and Tank types. So it'd be magic and then I guess magic tanks or just tanks in general. Then support healer types. So essentially, you guys will be able to get a guaranteed rainbow plus a discount of 5k plus 2 times up rate up on the rainbow rate for a very select few units. And now we don't know how select few they are, because essentially they say check the drop rate screen before summoning. So they're not there yet. Once this gets implemented into the game on Friday, you guys are going to be able to go in and actually look at the drop rate screen. If you guys don't know where that is, you want to hit summon. So you wait for the summon to happen. you hit drop rates top right. Do you see that top right up there? Drop rates. You guys are going to click drop rates. Again, you have to click it again because it kind of explains it. And from here, it'll probably be on the step up summon. Right now, if I click that, it's not there. It just talks about like barrel and all the other step ups and probably near and things like that are on there. But that's where you guys are going to find that. Now, do not take this for just being the units that they are showing, because at least that's probably not the truth, and you guys really need to check out those drop rates before summoning. However, it's kind of rough, right? Because we had Elisparus and Beryl, we had Near, and now we're having these step-up banners, and then we're going to have Christmas, and then we're going to have probably New Year's banners or something, and then we're going to have, you know what I mean? So our Lapis is, for non-spenders, is kind of strained. However, if you're in really need of an attack unit, you just really need a chainer, and whether that be magic or damage dealing, as you see, Malphas on there. You can see here there are a couple of other chainers here that you may really need to get that 7-star of. You can look down here, maybe you just really need a mage. You're just really missing a mage on your team, and that's what you need, or you really need a tank. This is a banner for you to go in and try to do that, and then here you can get a supporter or a healer if you've been missing that out. This way you guys can kind of fill in the cracks, I guess, of your 7-star team that you guys are building, or your 6-star team. This could help you there. Now, I think the step up is awesome. Again, I'll stop hopping on it too much, but we have to see the pools, the unit pools. Like, what are in these drop rates? What are in these different summons before I can say go ahead and go ham on it? Again, take it, look for it, look what your account needs. This could be your chance to spend, what is this, 13,000 Lapis, and hopefully get something that completes your team. Who knows? But it's a lot of Lapis we've been spending lately, so it's going to be kind of tough. I think it's decent. Next up, we have Academia, my hero. It's going to be coming back. So this is the old event, Type 0. I think it's the first event we ever had of Type 0. You guys are going to be able to go in and get the King Mog items. I know a lot of people really want Rim's dagger back. So this maybe is just a chance to come in and show that eventually will happen, I hope. I know a lot of people really want Rim's dagger. But Survival Edges, guys, I know a lot of people out there are saying, Survival Edge is more like Shemajal message. Yeah, dude, I still use Survival Edges, and it's because it has the wind element on it, and I like putting that on my tank because it already has HP on it by 10%, and then I enhance it to put more HP and defense and spirit on it in the item world. So I would pick up Survival Edges, and now it's not the most broken item in the world. It's only 10% HP with wind element, but I find myself using it very often, so I'd definitely pick that up. Other than that, guys, if this doesn't reset for standard players, players who have already done it, it's going to be kind of a dull weekend, right? I mean, I guess we can still do the near raid. I guess that's something we could be working on, but unless they release something else. But there is something else to be doing later on, but not a big event, I guess. And if you guys look here, Ace is going to be getting you 200%, and Cooley loves that. Or 100% if you only have the 6-star version. And then we have the people that were on the banner originally that could give you more of it up there. So if you guys missed out on this event, this is the time to get a bunch of tickets, a bunch of cool stuff in the King Mog shop. Do remember this was an old King Mog shop, so they're probably not going to have the cool, like, 4-star tickets or anything like that in there. At least I don't remember that being there when I first did it. Next up, we have the Formidable Angles. Here, this is just a trial boss from Nier. You guys get the black box. The black box is used to make the katana from the event. And you guys can get some rare summon tickets, some Moogles, and then some of the raid coins if you guys need. That'll be coming out. You guys can take it on if you want to. He wasn't that hard from what I remember, especially with all these machine killers running around these days. Machines are in trouble in FFBE, I'll tell you that. Machines don't stand a chance. And then lastly, and not leastly, we do have half-price energy. This is only going to cover Chamber of the Fallen, Chamber of the Indignant, and Chamber of Arms. So you guys are going to be able to go do trials. This isn't covering story. There is new story, which we're going to talk about in a minute, but this only covers trials, so don't be tricked. But if you need to go in there, you have to catch up on trials, which I know some people in my Discord do. Make sure you go in there and do that. All right? Make sure you get the trials done with this half-price energy. It finally came. We're still looking for those amazing enhancement things to go up. Where's our enhancement increase, Gumi? Where is it? Hopefully it comes after. Hopefully they just announce it at Fan Festa. That'd be amazing. All right. So if you guys have seen above me, we do have a new 3-star Esper, and that's the Leviathan. Leviathan was kind of one of the more tough 2-star Espers, in my opinion. Kind of tough to take down. Leviathan 3-star is going to bring us Spirit Killer Plus, so it's going to be Magic and Spirit Killer, and then also going to bring us Aquian Killer Plus, so magic and physical there as well. So spirit will be physical and magic as well because it's plus. So that's going to be able to give you guys more killer abilities if you need them on either your magic damage dealer or your physical damage dealer, okay? And in this fight, you guys, there are some weird mechanics. As far as, you can go 2 different paths. You could take a AoE physical tank, but that means your whole team needs to be 130% water resist and 100% ice resist. Okay, your whole team needs to be that, including your friend unit, which is going to be kind of tough to find that on a friend unit. Or you can go to magic AoE cover, which only your magic cover tank needs to have a 130% ice, or 130% water, excuse me, and then 100% ice, and that's after buffs. You can buff up. The problem being is that does do a lot of physical attacks. AoE, obviously, with some single physical attacks that way, but it can be broken attack, magic, defense, and spirit. So get in there, break it down. There is a snort mechanic. The Leviathan will buff itself and put a shield on itself, and that's kind of hard to deal with. Every turn you can dispel, break, do damage, and repeat, and that way you don't get any of your units snorted. So you have to dispel, get rid of the buff, get rid of the thing, do damage, and then make sure you break again so the magic damage and the physical damage doesn't kill your team. Or you could just have the snort mechanic go off, and what that means is if you deal ice damage 3 times to Leviathan when the shield is up, the shield will never be recast, but Leviathan's going to punt somebody off the team immediately after you do that. So that can be provoked, so you can maybe put in like a side unit that can provoke it off and go fly off the building, maybe like a snow or something. You deal with ice damage 3 times, so it's like, no! And then flies off. You can do that as well. Those are some general strategies, guys, that you guys can use in this fight, as long as there's no global changes. Just telling you a little bit about Leviathan as well. Moving on down, the story continues. And a lot of people have been looking forward to this story continuing because of what happened last time. No spoilers, but it's pretty big. And if you need a refresher, once this story comes out, you should be able to go to the journal inside the vortex and be able to check out the story there. But yeah, the story's going to continue. No Esper this time, but I think more than not, people are just looking forward to the story. Like, the story's actually good, guys. You should actually be reading it and watching it and things like that. So that's it for this week, guys. Unless they announce something else later, the biggest thing I would be on the lookout for, again, is that Fan Festa announcement that should be coming this Thursday. It may be delayed a little bit, who knows, but that's what I've been told so far. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys are going to be pulling on these step-up banners, these Fan Festa step-up banners, because again, I think it's a good idea, but at this point, I think a lot of players are kind of drained of Lapis, you know? But I guess the bundles could have given you Lapis, but then you probably spend them on Nier. Alright, my mind's turning. Anyway, and then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.